Are we live? Happy Halloween from Waluigi! Ha ha ha! And so today we're going to be playing Luigi's Mansion 3! Of course I'm not going to be in this game because Nintendo does not like me, but hope you're all having a great Halloween! And no, I'm not going to do the Waluigi voice the entire time. So hey everyone, Demeech here with the final LiveSCREAM of the year. And what a more fitting game to play than Luigi's Mansion 3. Now let's read some of the live chat. I love this game. Yes, I love this game too. When it comes to Switch exclusives, this is easily in my top 2. Breath of the Wild is a Wii U game and a Switch game. But I would say my top 3 are Breath of the Wild, Smash... No, not Smash, although that's, I believe, my 4th favorite. Luigi's Mansion 3 is my 2nd favorite. Super Mario Odyssey is my 1st. Then Breath of the Wild. This game is amazing right here. It really takes advantage of the Switch. It's a beautiful looking game. And I'm just going to play this today to celebrate Halloween. Of course, this isn't a traditional year or anything like that, so we're going to have to make the best of this and have a Halloween party virtually. So I'm going to see if we can get Ty, their T&D Productions here. I was going to say his old name, Ty the Guy 2800. Let's see. Alright, should we get T&D on? Let's see.
Hold on.
You're on speaker.
Are we live?
We are.
Hello, everyone.
Whoops! Alright. We're gonna go to game 2 since I haven't played throughout all that. That one I beat right there. Although I never 100% at this game. What can I say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I think I 100% at this. Last year. I haven't touched it since.
Well, it's kind of one of those games where you play a few times, or you play one at a time, but then you'll probably go back to it a few years later, or in my case, a few months later. So let's read some comments. Crocky says, what do you think Luigi's Mansion 4 is going to be like? Because you know the game is going to make the money. What's beyond a hotel? Maybe a haunted cruise ship?
Ooh, that would be really cool. A haunted cruise ship would be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the next natural evolution. Or maybe a haunted resort.
I think that they have so many opportunities with the series, to be honest. Honestly, they should have made Luigi's Mansion a franchise so much sooner, but better late than never.
I mean, it took them 12 years to make Dark Moon?
Yeah, that's true. Just like Pikmin 3. Where's Pikmin 4?
I mean, that took less
Thunder
time,
SP
but
said-
I get what you mean.
Oh yeah, I get it. Thunder SP, hello Mr. Guy. Hello Thunder SP.
Mr.
Hello Jickleton.
Luigi's Mansion 4 should take place at a haunted theme park? That's a cool idea.
Ooh, that's a really cool idea.
I see some treasure
Everyone's got
behind
some
here.
good
Let's see. Oh, it's just treasure. I thought there would be a key somewhere. Let's check the map. There's a
I
place
think
you
the
gotta
only thing that
go.
kinda-
I'm the one you need to know. Okay.
The only thing that kind of put me off about this game were the controls. I guess kind of coming off of Dark Moon's kind of a simpler control scheme. It took me a little while to get used to the. Are they inverted or are they not inverted? I think they're not inverted, right?
Yeah. Seems Nintendo's been having that problem recently. But I think we need to find a mouse.
Huh.
Or, well, I do.
Oh.
It'd be super cool if this game had online co-op. I know it has a scare scraper thing, but the main story is just so much cooler.
That would be really cool.
So we need to
Maybe that
find
could
the
be
mouse!
something maybe that's something they do for Luigi's Mansion 4. Maybe like actual co-op for the main game.
That'd be really cool. Like actual co-op for the main... Well, it does exist. We're talking online though, right?
Yeah, well, They already have Luigi now as like a not cheap, well, not too cheap, like co-op character.
Okay, so we're gonna need to knock the furniture out of the way. Because someone made a mess in front of the door, so we're gonna have to clean that up. Go your meeting.
TND, did you get the G00? And if so, is it cool? I don't think so, because that would require me to get a lot of cash in the game. And I think by the time I kind of got all the gems on each floor, I was kind of burnt out of the game. I think it's more of like a novelty thing from what I saw. Megalo, good to see you again, man.
I think this is where the mouse is. Yeah, it's always good to see Megalo. We got a gem right here. I think this is the cherry flavored one.
God. I know you'll agree with me, but this game still looks gorgeous.
Who said that? You said that, or?
Yeah, I said that. But this game looks gorgeous.
Oh, totally. I'd say this is the best looking game Nintendo's ever put out. This and Mario Kart 8 specifically.
Yeah, next level games, they always knock it out of the park, graphics wise. So I'm not too surprised.
Now I was gonna ask you, do you think Luigi's Mansion 4 could be on the Switch? Because different things could happen. You know this was originally in development for the Wii U?
Yeah, I think we kind of speculated about that, like, way back in the day, because Next Level was quiet after Dark Moon. My question is, are we going to see Next Level tackle maybe one of their IPs instead of the Luigi's Mansion 4 right away? That's the real...
I know Mario Strikers is really wanted, but I'd say Punch-Out would be even cooler.
Oh yeah, new Punch-Out would be awesome.
And I know they have arms, but it's not the same.
Mario Strikers either.
No offense to Luigi, but Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has the best graphics out of Nintendo games. I disagree with you there. I'm not gonna try... Well, I can see how you feel that way, but... This is my favorite looking game. Especially the cutscenes, it's like you're playing an interactive movie. So let's see. What is Ketchup saying? The only complaint I have for this is that there's too much light, so Luigi doesn't need the flashlight. I see your complaint there. I've heard funnier complaints, though. Like, I don't like how shiny the ghosts look.
Yes. Have you played Yokai much? No, I have not.
I haven't either. Although I have the game, and I saw it at Five Below, I really need to try it out. It's just... I usually get distracted with Switch games, although there really haven't been any I've been interested in this year, except for Animal Crossing and Mario Kart. So I might check it out, I'm not sure yet. But usually I just go back to older games. How'd I order each game? 1, 3, 2. Yokai Watch?
1, 3, and 2.
Or Luigi's Mansion?
Oh, look. No, he's talking about... I think he means Luigi's Mansion.
A lot of people really like the first game, and I can see why, but... I'm one of the weirdos who likes Dark Moon more.
I think the atmosphere of 1 tramples 2 in every way, but the gameplay of 2 is superior in every way.
Nobody plays a game for atmosphere. They play it for gameplay. Just like no one goes to a restaurant for atmosphere, they go for food.
Nice reference.
Here's a good question. What is one niche game that you like that nobody has heard of? I'll answer and then you can answer that. There's this series called Taiko no Tatsujin. If you've played Mario Kart Arcade Deluxe, the one on Dave & Buster's currently, there's a character named Don-chan who kind of looks like a sushi roll, but he's actually a drum. It's a rhythm game. It's really fun. And it's getting a localization this Christmas season, I think. And it's the RPG one, which is even cooler than the regular. That's one series I really like. That's pretty niche. I mean, Namco hasn't really done much to westernize it. I also like Katamari, but I don't know if that's super niche. I know Taiko is here. What is your favorite besides Sonic? I'm kidding.
Well, I don't know if it's Sonic's niche, but
He's not.
Oh, that's tough. Does it have to be a franchise, or it could just be like a standalone game?
Could be either.
Okay. One game that blew my mind back in the day and is still one of my favorite games ever. It's called Cave Story. It's been getting a little bit more traction these days, but I think it's one of my favorite games ever. There's just so many different paths you can take to the end. It's essentially a Metroidvania with a really in-depth story. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Cave Story Plus is on the Nintendo Switch for, I think, less than $30. It's really I think it's really worth it if you're into Metroidvanias. And then in terms of franchises, I want to say, is Rain Man niche? No, right?
It could be. I know Taiko's really popular in Japan, but not so much here.
Yeah, let's go with Bomberman. I really like the Bomberman games. I think they're really underrated and nobody really talks about them that much. I especially like, this game that I played recently, a Bomberman Zelda type of game, and it works so well. And I'm surprised that we haven't gotten more sequels of. I don't know. I think Bomberman is really, really underrated. But yeah, I guess that's my response to that.
You remember what to do here? Like, do you have to flush the toilets in a certain order? Actually, yeah, I think you do. You know how rude it is to leave the seat up, Luigi?
I think.
Well, actually, I'm assuming this is a boys' bathroom, so it doesn't matter.
That's Luigi.
Okay, let's see. So this is like Mario 64's treasure thing, except with toilets this time around. Or wait, maybe it's not. Let me just... Do you remember what to do at this part, or no?
I don't remember. I think it has to do with the sink, if I remember correctly.
You're right. It actually has to
sinks?
do with... No, it has to do with one of those dryers that I never use.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Let's answer some more questions. Did I play Zelda
Dark
and
Knight
Smash?
is such a cool mechanic.
Yeah, it is such a cool mechanic. This whole game is full of great mechanics. Such a fantastic game. Happy All Saints Day? Yeah, happy All Saints Day to you, too. My name day was a few days ago.
We got some We Love Cheeses in the chat.
We love cheese. I was gonna make a reference when there were a bunch of vegetables and I saw a pretzel, and I was gonna say, Michelle Obama says pretzels are a vegetable, because apparently she said pizza is a vegetable. The real story behind that, though, is when they were planning out food to have in the cafeteria, pizza could be considered a vegetable because of tomato sauce, but that explains the school lunches in America. Unless you go to a private school or something like that. So what was the point of the dryer again?
I remember. Press X.
Oh wait, actually, you know what? I think I got it now. Cause the door. Maybe Luigi could go through the door. And then.
Maybe.
Let's check it out.
God, I can't believe it's been a year since I played this.
It was pretty great that it came out on Halloween.
If you could.
So we got Luigi
Oh, yeah, that
in
was
here
great.
now.
I remember it was like I remember it was a rainy day, and I took the day off of school just to play it because I was just sick of school, and I was like, you know what? Today is Luigi's Mansion 3 day. School doesn't matter.
That's terrible advice to be giving, but I was off Halloween. I remember that.
But obviously, don't skip school. But
Yeah.
I had nothing going on at school that day, so.
Well, college is different. I understand what you mean. Okay, do you remember what to do here?
Yeah, the perks account. No. I could have sworn it was the dryer or the sink.
Well, maybe it's both. Actually, let's see. Maybe there's another dryer. Oh, wait, what the
Are you
hell?
sure it's in this room?
Well,
Yeah,
I
that's what
haven't
was
gone in
saying,
this room
to
yet.
try the sinks.
Maybe it's both. Let's try it. Luigi doesn't look too good. You
Oh,
alright there?
maybe you both have to do it?
Alright, let's check it out. That's weird. I said Cloud... If I had to stay in a Mario Odyssey Kingdom, I would probably stay... that's a good question. The moon.
Interesting. I'd probably stay... Probably at Bubbleton. It's just so relaxing. It seems like.
If we're talking 2020, I'd say the moon, but other than that, probably the... What's the kingdom called? The Seaside Kingdom, there we go. Okay, so...
Seaside, yes.
I think maybe you have to get the dryer off. It's been a while since I played this. I mean, it shouldn't be that complicated. I know it won't be. Or wait. Let's try this. Or wait. Maybe the toilets have something to do with it. Where you have to get them in a specific order. I know it's probably somewhere in this area.
Have you seen a YouTuber? Sure. No, I have not. What were you saying?
Oh, I thought it had to do with the toilets.
I don't think so. Are you sure it's in this room?
Well, I see the dryer. I'll try it with Luigi one more time, and if that doesn't work, I'll leave the room and try to find the mouse somewhere else. Alright, let's see. I'll be on and off since I'm hanging out with my family.
Zelda Anniversary is not lazy as Mario 3D All-Stars. I feel like Zelda's anniversaries have fared better than Mario's.
That's super weird.
I don't know if you agree. Yeah.
Well, it is here.
Nintendo favors Zelda.
You see the mouse thing? Or wait.
Where?
Like there's... I think I got it now. So I see the...
mouse hole. Okay.
No, if you're hanging out with your family, Megalo, do that instead, because you can always watch the live streams, but if you have the opportunity to do that this year for Halloween, just do that instead. There will be plenty of live streams out there. So let's see. Maybe it has something to do with the dryer, although I'm not entirely... Oh, wait. Something right here.
Wait a minute. Is there?
I thought there... Or wait, maybe we're going to have Luigi go here and see if there's something... Maybe both dryers at once?
Maybe.
I heard something.
How would you do that?
I heard, like, the coins, so maybe they're over here. I see one.
Let's try it. Not that it doesn't really seem like it.
Okay, toilets. Oh, this toilet seat isn't up. So do we have to...
When is Hal going to be Kirby game? Actually, funnily enough, I forgot where the leak came from, but apparently code, I think it's from Kirby Fighters 2, there was some 3D Kirby files found in the game's data, hinting that Hal actually might be working on a actual 3D Kirby game for next year.
It's about time.
So, hype responsibly, but maybe he'll make the jump finally.
Yeah, I sure hope so. Okay, no. Maybe the dark light will help, because I saw Polterpup's footprints earlier. It's like a game of Blue's Clues. No, we're not going to turn this into a stream.
Steve or Josh?
Steve and Josh. I can tell you...
I don't get why Rovio got rid of Angry Birds games on the phones and tablets.
I can tell you exactly why. I know the answer to this. So the answer is that Rovio decided, okay, we're just going to work on the newer Angry Birds games instead of updating the old ones to work with modern OSs. Kind of weird, but, you know, a company's a company. I think this is where the mouse would be. Let's see. I see cheese, and we love cheese. Dun-dun, we love cheese.
I know why Pikmin 4 isn't here yet. Pikmin 3 Deluxe, the difficulty of porting a Wii U game. Pikmin 4 probably originally started as a Wii U game but moved to the Switch because of the Wii U failed. I think Pikmin's development has always been interesting because they usually start with a really small team that just comes up with ideas and then they flesh it out
Yeah.
Like years and years later. You know, so it pains me to say it, but don't expect Pikmin anytime soon.
Whoa, what the hell is that? Is this where we're supposed to be? Because there's this eel thing right here. I see something there.
No, that's what... Isn't that what the gem is?
I mean, it could be a gem, but... Oh!
That's where the gem is, I think.
No, I saw Polterpup right there, and he's doing something. What is he doing?
Oh, okay. Can't see.
Like he went under there. Now I'm not sure what to do. I don't know what to do now.
Oh, he's
Unless...
right there.
Maybe it's delayed.
What is he?
That's why.
He's telling you to go down.
You have to melt some ice in the freezer.
Some ice in the freezer.
Okay, we got a fire right here. And we're gonna... Oh my gosh, are those the watermelons that Joshy said were terrible for the game? It has to be a pumpkin! This could work.
Which one is your favorite Mario Galaxy? T&D and Demeech, and why?
2.
You want to answer that first?
Yeah, I just said it. 2 is my favorite. There, we got a gem. But I'm trying to find the mouse. I mean, we're killing 2 stones with 1 bird, but...
One is my favorite, just because of the... I think it's a more focused product, overall. I think Galaxy 2, obviously, is better gameplay-wise, but I feel like, the more complete vision is Galaxy 1, so that's why I like Galaxy 1 more.
Okay, we got a chicken here, so I'm assuming we're gonna have to cook it, or... Well... Give us some protein.
Could. I mean, it's no turkey.
That's this month. If it's November.
It is this month. I mean, it is technically November now.
I hope November is good. If you know what I mean.
What do you guys prefer, Arms or Splatoon?
What was that question? Splatoon.
What do we prefer, Arms or Splatoon?
Oh, Splatoon by far. Because, actually, I haven't even played ARMS, but from what I've heard, it's not that good.
I like ARMS a little bit more, but that's probably because I am not into shooters that much. But I also see like the potential that ARMS has, and it does have some amount of depth to the gameplay. So
there's a bird in the kitchen. If you've ever worked in retail, it's always fun when a bird flies in.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what someone who doesn't work in retail would say. Oh, the horrors of retail. There's a piggy bank. Okay, so the mouse isn't here, so we're gonna have to find it. Where's Charles Entertainment Cheese? The hunt continues. Actually, you know what'd be cool? If the next game they have a Polter mouse. Although, do we need to bring this cheese with us? No, we don't. We hate cheese. Yes, we do. Okay, let's see. I don't know if pumpkin pie is my favorite Thanksgiving food, because I like all Thanksgiving food. Wait, today Super Mario Galaxy came out? I don't remember.
Is it?
Why don't you check that?
Wow.
Because I don't know. So let's see. If he went under, he might be in the bathroom, I'm not sure. We just need to find out where Polterpup went, because I see the footprints. Are they leading to the door? Yes, they are. I think we were just there, though. I'm confused. You have to follow Polterpup. So I see the footprints.
Do you think it's in the basement?
Well, we see the footprints leading us. He's...
Here.
We have to go in that door, but we were already there. And it looks like he went underground there. So let's see...
Yeah, so he might be in the basement.
Or wait, hold on, is there, like, a place you can go through here, or is there a way to melt the ice? Because I see something there, though I'm not sure what to do.
I don't think he could go anywhere here.
maybe we have to reset the clock or something. Actually, let's check it
It's
out.
possible.
Because I see the clock right here. Oh, wait. How could I be that stupid? We haven't tried Luigi yet. There we go. I think he just got the treasure.
Nice.
But it doesn't look like there was just treasure in there. There wasn't a way to find Polterpup.
Oh, somebody said to use Luigi to go through the eel's teeth.
Well, I did that, but it doesn't seem like it led me anywhere.
That sucks. Suckish.
Hey, these prices are suckish. Okay, let's check it out, because I think if that was just a way to get treasure, then there's a thing right there. Maybe we can go through that.
Oh yeah, there is. I got a 4.0 in college, and I'm very proud of myself. Very excited for my 3-year classes starting one day. Congratulations! That's a man. I wish.
Yeah, me too. Okay, let's see. How are we supposed to get under here? Because I'm not sure what to do. So if anyone can help, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm a little rusty here as well.
It looks like maybe... I'm gonna try the clock again. So we're gonna need to set the clock back. Let me just see if Luigi could help.
I think I remember being stuck on this mission.
Yeah, I am too. Alright, I don't think they explained why Luigi and Luigi seem soulless when the other separates. Is Luigi's soul tied to it? Well, if Luigi's soul is made out of coffee and jello, then yes. That sounds disgusting.
Wasn't Luigi made out of Luigi's DNA, or am I wrong?
I think you're wrong. So we're gonna try turning the clock the other way. We're gonna have to... By the way, guys, if you live in a place with daylight savings, fall back.
Jiggleton says, go into the dining room and leave cheese out in the middle of the floor.
Okay. We're gonna need to deal with the cheese. So let's find the cheese. The big cheese. Charles Entertainment cheese. You hate Chuck E. Cheese, don't you?
Heck yeah. I do.
I mean, I loved going there
Disgusting.
when I was a kid.
Yeah, but then when you go as an adult, you realize, man, this place stinks. Like,
I mean,
literally.
you were saying that even before. So we're gonna leave the cheese out in the dining room. Maybe right next to the mouse thing.
Can you imagine if he just said that as a joke?
Who? Chuck E. Cheese?
No, Jiggleton, because he said to leave the cheese out in the middle of the dining room.
No, because I remember something like that, but I think...
Oh, no. Because I thought we were still talking about we love cheese. That's why I thought it was like a joke, maybe.
Well, I remember doing this in the game. It's just been so long since I've played it.
So where do we hide, though?
I'm not sure. Or maybe...
Also, I apologize for the loud noises in the back. There's fireworks for some reason. Don't know why.
I don't know why either. I'm trying to think, maybe it's a holiday, but it's Halloween.
No, it's just fall back.
No one puts fireworks out for Halloween that I know of. I've never seen that happen before.
Unless it's a Halloween party, but
who does?
I've never seen that before.
Okay, if that isn't working, then maybe we have to go somewhere else with the cheese. I think that's enough.
Jiggleton says that's what he did in the video. I don't know. That's what worked. Sorry about those fireworks, guys.
Wait,
I
maybe
put Wario Land 1, 2, 3 and Wario World. I wish more of those games were made. Me too, man. Wario's games are really cool.
maybe it's here. Because there's a place where the cheese is, but I'm not sure if that would work.
Maybe put it in the middle of those 2 arrows on the floor.
Where are the arrows? Oh, maybe that could work. If so, that'd be really specific, and I don't remember that, but could be right.
Because...
Look away. I don't even think the mouse is here anymore.
Probably not.
I'll try it
Look
again.
away from the mouse as well. So maybe we have to be not looking ahead.
Actually, I think you would see the mouse. He's not here, so we're gonna have to go somewhere else. Or I'll just scope out the room. That's a problem with this kind of game. Unless you're playing it in one playthrough and then you go back into it, sometimes it's a little bit difficult to get back into. But
yeah.
Let's see. Polterpup was right here. Maybe? Or...
I think he's like... Oh, wait. I think I remember now. Wait. So go out of... Get out of there.
Okay.
Get out of the freezer.
I'm out of the freezer.
Right. You are?
Yeah.
Seems delayed then. Okay. So, you see that... You see the, Oh, no, never mind. I thought the opening, like the door to the freezer, would open.
Well, there's something here, but it was just for vegetables.
Yeah. Okay, never mind then.
We're just gonna have to scope out the mansion. Or hotel.
I thought that, the door you're right in front of, right there, I thought that would, be like a secret door entrance.
Happy Halloween, Reese. Glad to see you here. And if you haven't checked it out, we did a collab talking about the best Mario Kart tracks. So please check it out. Well, there's the menu right here. Maybe we have to knock over the menu? Although, I think I got it. If this isn't the way right here, I don't know what is.
EGAD created both Luigi and Robo Mario. Doesn't that make them literal brothers? Who's Robo Mario?
He's the final boss from the Rainbow Cup in Mario Kart Arcade GP. But, I mean, that could work. It'd be a very weird group of brothers, but some brothers look nothing alike.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Wario and Waluigi, but then I realized, no, they look exactly the same.
They're not brothers. They're not even related.
I know. That's why I wasn't gonna say it.
That's so weird. Okay, maybe it had nothing to do with Polterpup. I know it's not this area right here, but actually, probably would be a good idea to check around and see where the mouse went. I don't think he's here, but it doesn't hurt checking. Do you ever... No, it's... Do you ever confuse Link for Peter Pan?
No.
I see a diamond right here, but... Let's see. Okay, I know it's not here, but the pumpkins are right here. Hey Jordan, if you're watching, there's a pumpkin right there. It has to be a pumpkin. Can't be any other fruit. Pumpkin's a fruit, right? Because it has seeds, I think.
So, should be.
I think it is, because in the second episode of Annoying Orange, it was about the pumpkin. You never liked the Annoying Orange, did you?
I never got the appeal.
Get it? Appeal?
Yeah. No, but seriously, I just, I don't know, it was, I guess literally it was annoying for me. Like, it was just the same joke over and over.
I mean, yeah, but when it first came out, it was really funny, but they milked it. It's still going on, can you believe that?
It's like Fred. Like, you see him once, you laugh. You see him too many times, it gets old.
Well, Fred, he doesn't even make videos anymore.
No.
So we're gonna
have... But man, remember when he did?
Oh, I remember. He was even on iCarly.
And he had his own movie with John Cena as his dad.
His own movie? He had 3 of them, remember? There was the Fred movie,
I only watched the first one.
Night of the Living Fred, and Camp Fred. I think Camp Fred was the worst out of them.
I think they were all bad, but I don't blame you. All those Nickelodeon movies were pretty bad. Do you remember when Drake Bell was Timmy Turner?
I remember that. That was hilarious, but also not funny.
That movie was bad.
I mean, yeah, it was bad, but I think that's just kind of the appeal of them. Okay. Let's check around. I see that right there. Is there a cheese right here? Or we're just gonna have to go in there? Because I feel so stupid just looking around, going on a wild goose chase or wild mouse chase, quite literally. No, I've never seen the Scooby-Doo movie.
I've seen
Oh! Curl the carpet back above the diamond and go the grate with Luigi and you get the diamond. I guess I'm not trying to get the diamond, I'm trying to find the mouse. Or wait, is there the EGOT hotline? Yeah, we should have checked that. The mouse might be in this room, Luigi. You should make use of the suction shot here. Okay. I think we're in the right spot. So we're gonna have to check right here. Okay. Did not expect to see the pig butt.
Jeanette McCurdy recasting him Fred.
There we go. We got it.
Daniela Monet in the second movie.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, right.
I don't remember that episode, Victorious. Ignore the ugly dog in the background.
Got canceled.
What? Victorious got canceled? Or Fred the show?
Yeah, well, I would assume both, to be honest.
Oh, there's a gigantic thing of money right there, but we're trying to get the mouse. Yeah, Victorious got canceled, which was really weird because that was one of Nick's best performing shows. I don't know why it got canceled.
I honestly thought it was better than iCarly. I thought it was funnier.
I mean, iCarly was super... Looking back at it, looking back at all those shows, Drake and Josh was easily the best. Oh my gosh, look at that! It's an infestation. Call the health inspector. Lori, where are you? That's a joke that not many people will get. We got it!
The rat. We are the rats.
Alright, let's see. We got some money. And we're gonna go the elevator right now. We got the rat. See, it's just... That's the fun.
Have you guys played the Epic Mickey games?
No.
I have. I have the collector's edition, actually, that came with a Epic Mickey toy. I don't know where it is, though.
So going back to the Nickelodeon show discussion, Drake and Josh, even going back to it now, it's still hilarious. It was a great show. iCarly was funny back then, but it's pretty cringy, and I think I liked what Victorious was going for with the whole art school thing, because I went to an art school.
Yeah.
It was an art school for elementary school, so it was different, but people who go to an art school, they're always going to end up being artsy students, if you know what I mean. There's always going to be the Robbie, the Jade, Sinjin. You know what's so weird?
No, they kept... Yeah.
Sinjin and the voice of Phineas are good friends in real life.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Watching Victorious
I was
now...
gonna say before that...
What was that?
Oh yeah, go on.
No, I was just reading a comment. What were you
No,
gonna say?
it was just a fun fact that the live-action Scooby-Doo films, if you're familiar with Guardians of the Galaxy, the same director wrote those Scooby-Doo films back in the early 2000s.
Alright, I think we're gonna go to... Originally
yeah.
what?
Originally, the movie was supposed to be Shaggy was a stoner, Velma and Daphne, and then I think Fred was just dumb or something like that. You guys could probably look it up online, but it was wild.
I mean, I see the memes about the Scooby-Doo movies, but I'm not sure why it's so funny. I haven't watched them. I don't usually watch many movies, but after watching Borat and Bruno, I mean, I think I'm gonna want to watch more movies, because I don't know if movies could be funnier than that, but those might get me back into movies. They were hilarious, and I know you don't think. I know you don't think they're that funny, but every time I tell you about the scenes in the movie, you laugh.
They are fun. I'm not saying that they're not funny. I'm just saying like there's like funnier movies I've seen. But yeah, I mean those movies are pretty funny as well.
Okay, we're gonna have to go back to the lab and find EGAD. Although there's some treasure back here, and there's stacks of money. Who does that? It's like the people who stayed in this hotel are the most irresponsible people ever, where they just leave their money and valuables everywhere. I'd like to own that hotel. Finders keepers, losers weepers. I'm kidding. So, let me just... Hold on. My sister is just annoyed with not being able to celebrate Halloween, so... I'm just gonna talk real quick.
In the meantime, let's read some more comments. Watching Victorious as an adult, you realize Tori's parents are literally the worst. There were so many jokes about Tori's mom having an affair that went over my head. Yeah, I mean, subtlety is not Dan Schneider's strong suit.
You're a foot ahead when it came to that.
I see what you did there.
Alright, everything should be normal now. It's just a lot of people are disappointed this Halloween because they haven't been able to do anything, and I totally get that, because I'm disappointed too in a few ways, because last year I was passing out candy as Waluigi and then went to a Halloween party. I even did the Waluigi voice! Here's a funny story about that. So there was this guy, and I think he was taking his grandkids out with his wife or something, and he was clearly drunk. He had a beer in his hand, and I said, "Happy Halloween," and he's like, "Happy Halloween? Yeah, Happy Halloween!"
What kind of reaction is that?
Someone who doesn't know Waluigi. It was a fun Halloween last year. But...
yeah, it sounds like it.
I mean, it's okay this year and everything. It's just... because of those who shall not be named, they've caused more issues than needed with this whole pandemic, but... this is still pretty fun. I always love going back to Luigi's Mansion 3. So, man, I get so lost in this game. It's just, don't you get lost in a game like this where you explore around it? It feels like you're in real life, going on a mini vacation of sorts.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Are you... no.
Oh, Shawshank Redemption is amazing. What were you gonna say?
I might watch it. There are a lot... is it on Netflix, Hulu? Any of those? Because I got both. Amazon Prime Video I just got, so I'll check that out maybe.
Might be on Amazon, but Shawshank is not a comedy. It's a drama. So just letting you know that right now.
Oh, okay. I mean, I like movies, just different kinds of them, but comedies are my favorite.
Agreed. Are we Disney Vacation Club members? Not that I know of, no.
Gosh, I'm a Disney Club member? No, I'm not really. But I don't go to Disney that often.
I think I actually came to your house. I was dressed up as a Burger King. I had a butler costume on and a crown. What? Really? Demeech, can you concur?
I don't remember that, but if that happened, I definitely would have remembered it if you dressed up like the Burger King. What was your favorite year, the 2000s or early... I see you, Icicle Gamer. Originally known as Ice Goomba. Okay, I'm gonna answer this question and then answer EGAD's question. What was your favorite year of the 2000s or early 2010s? I'll do both. For 2000s? I'm not sure, because I liked all the years, but when you're really young, you don't care about politics or anything like that. And in the 2000s, it's just... that's a really hard question. Maybe 2006 or 2007? 2008, maybe? I'm not sure, because I didn't play video games back then if we're referring to games, but 2010s? That early 2010s, because I was going to say probably 2017, but 2011, we'll go with that because that was a really good year.
That's tough. I want to say 2005, early 2000s.
Why? Because Willy Wonka came out?
No. And then maybe 2011 for early 2010s, probably because the 3DS came out that year.
I didn't get the 3DS until 2012, but early 2010s were really good. It's just,
Yeah.
I think we can all agree, any year is better than this one
Oh, for sure.
throughout our
Ketchup
lifetime.
says, I've said it once, I'll say it again before I leave. Sega listens to fans but doesn't understand them. Nintendo understands fans but ignores them. That is a very true statement.
Yeah, that's super weird that Nintendo will ignore their fans, but Sega won't. Look at this right here. Look how beautiful this game looks. It looks like a movie. Have you seen
Gorgeous, yeah.
I haven't seen the Burger King meme. I was gonna tell you, Leo, thank you for that, but I think October's just been a hard year for everyone on YouTube, because 64 iOS was also saying that it wasn't that good, like analytics-wise. Okay, 2011 was the last year that felt like the 2010 or the 2000s. I mean, 2012 kind of felt like that.
Yeah. Cat Valentine in season 1 and 2 to season 3 of Sam and Cat are almost two different characters. Did anyone notice how she changed? I can't describe it. I didn't watch Sam and Cat. I thought it was stupid.
Yeah, I didn't watch it either.
Yeah.
See ya, Leo.
See you, Leo.
Okay, we're just gonna explore the hotel. No, any year is better than 2020. But you know what? I was just thinking. Everything works out. Everything will get better. So, just keep an open mind, be positive. Because I'm feeling more positive now.
My favorite 2000s title maybe was Shrek 2, DSI, and The Legend of Frosty. You know a lot about The Legend of Frosty, don't you, Demeech?
You do too, so we could talk about that. So, alright. The Boo Radar is... Okay. Let me just talk about this real quick. I want you to be quiet so they can hear the virtual Boo. So you notice how it kind of has a muffled sound to it?
Yeah.
If you use an actual Virtual Boy, that's what it sounds like. They did such a great job capturing the detail.
That's great. Wow.
And that's what it looks like if you're actually playing on it too, where you see EGAD. So we need to get the Boo.
Thunder SP says, do you think Steven Universe is trash? Not a question. The answer is yes.
Was that you who said not a question? The answer is yes?
He said, yeah, the answer is yes, yeah.
I mean, I definitely know it's not my kind of show. That's,
yeah, it's not my kind of show either.
I haven't watched it, so I can't say if the quality is good or not.
Most of the cartoons that have come out during this era have not really been my cup of tea.
What are you talking about? The Problem Solvers was legendary. Do you remember anything about it, or no? The Problem Solvers.
I just remember it looked like an acid trip.
How would you know what that looks like?
Oh.
No, TND is...
No.
TND is a good
like what I
kid.
thought it was.
So we're gonna talk about The Legend of Frosty now. You didn't like it
Yeah.
after all these years. I really liked it when it came out, then thought, okay, this is weird, but then really like it again. I thought it was really cool that they took a spin on Frosty that was pretty cool. What it essentially was a backstory behind Frosty. That's why it's called The Legend of Frosty. And it also has to do with a lot of the, you know, schools out there that'll punish you for literally anything, aka my middle school experience. It was a really cute movie, really good. The one that I can see getting a lot of criticism is Frosty Returns. I'm not sure how you feel about that, though.
I have nostalgia for it, but I know it's bad.
I think everyone has nostalgia for it.
Who calls chicken poultry? Like
Miss Fowl?
just I don't know. But yeah, Gravity Falls that's the one exception, I think. Gravity Falls is one of the best cartoons this generation. So good.
Well, the 2010s had a really, really good start. We got Adventure Time, regular show, and then we got quite a few other good cartoons. It was just, I think in the mid-2010s, things kind of changed with Teen Titans Go, and Nickelodeon's always been bad in the 2010s, and usually for cartoons I'll look at South Park mostly. So we need to find the Boo. Where'd he go?
Rank the Kung Fu Panda movies?
I haven't seen any of them except for the first one, and that was years ago.
I would say 2, 1, 3. I think it was probably the worst one, in my opinion.
I'm more of a Shrek guy.
Shrek is really good too.
The Legend of Frosty is basically the 1,000-Year Door of Frosty. That's a really good way of putting it. I think there are 4 Frosty movies that are animated. I know there's a Christmas in July one with Rudolph and Frosty. Now we can talk about Christmas, even though Thanksgiving's a thing, but I think it's okay to talk about Christmas. I mean, Halloween, it's past for some people already, but if I were to rank the Frosty movies, I'd say the first one's my favorite, then The Legend of Frosty, then Frosty's Winter Wonderland, and then Frosty Returns.
Frosty's Winter Wonderland is one of my favorites too.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Animation's pretty good too.
Really good, dude. Yeah. Frosty Returns just kind of looks like a low-budget Peanuts production. If you know what I'm talking about.
It wasn't even made by Rankin Bass. I mean, The Legend of Frosty wasn't either, but it felt like a Frosty movie. I think the problem a lot of people have with the movie is that it felt like they were being too PC by saying the Winter Festival instead of making it about Christmas. And I totally get that, because I find that to be ridiculous. I mean, if you live in a Western country, most people are going to celebrate Christmas, and there's nothing wrong with saying that. If someone told me Happy Hanukkah, I wouldn't mind. I'd say thank you. You too. No one would get offended if you wish them a Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah. But it wasn't because of that.
Christmas is kind of the universal term at this point. I don't know. That's just me.
I mean, it doesn't matter in a lot of Asian countries. I think other than the Philippines, most don't celebrate it. Unless we're talking the Orthodox countries. I know part of Russia is in Asia. And some countries have a Christian population, but in the West we're talking about, most people celebrate Christmas, although probably differently. Because you know how here it's like massively corporate? Like it's hyped up for months?
Sure.
I mean, I'm sure it is everywhere, but I mean, I really like Christmas. It's one of my favorite holidays. Why is it that the end of the year... Or why is it that the end of the year has the best holidays? I'll never understand that.
I don't know, but Christmas is my favorite holiday of all time. Like, Halloween doesn't even come close. It's probably a second, but, like, man, there's nothing like Christmas.
Yeah, it's a beautiful time of the year. Thanksgiving I really like, too. That's one of my favorites, because it's nice having family time.
Yeah.
And I like all kinds of food. I'm the human garbage disposal when it comes to food, although I won't eat anything that exists. The real human garbage disposal. We'll eat crayons, deodorant.
Yeah. I've never been, like, a huge Halloween person. I mean, I've always gone to, like, Halloween parties when I was a kid, but I don't know.
I think you need to find yourself a goth girlfriend, and then you'd really like Halloween.
Yeah, probably. Maybe that'll do it.
Okay, the Boo has to be somewhere. Oh, it just escaped. I'm so in my own world now, talking about Halloween and holidays, so let's see.
You should probably do the same thing you were doing with the lever, but then get Luigi out there to look for the Boo. Well, never mind, I left already, right?
No, I feel it. That's cool with the HD Rumble. I'm also using the Special Edition Smash Bros. Controller.
I gotta get a new Pro Controller.
You can send yours in if it's having problems, but they shouldn't have problems to begin with. I have Game & Watches that are almost 4 decades old that still work. There's no excuse.
And
There he
Nintendo, I think, is the only company to have that problem this generation. Like, PlayStation and Xbox, I don't think have had any, like, drift issues, or at least not major drift issues.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they've had hardware problems in the past before. Remember the Red Ring of Death?
Oh, yeah. But I'm saying at least this generation, like, they haven't had any controller issues, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. They didn't in the Wii U era. I mean, you can say what you want about the Wii U, but mine still works like it did back then. Everything's fine with it.
My Wii U always had, like, input delay, and the stick started drifting, like, really early on. I don't know why.
Probably had to do with your TV.
Probably, yeah.
So is this one of the cases where we have to find a bunch of boos? Because I remember in the first Luigi's Mansion, you had to get 5 boos before you could progress.
I believe so.
Oh, it's worth finding out. We could always call EGAD, although I like to experience games without guides, but I will use them, like for this. I don't mind. I already beat the game without guides.
Some of the stuff in the game I had to use a guide just because it was a little too cryptic. Yeah, I get what you mean. Mystery Incorporated is the best Scooby-Doo show, Jordan, and I do agree. The Family Guy-looking Scooby-Doo show was an insult. I don't know what they were thinking. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I've heard of it.
Stay Cool.
Remember the time Scooby-Doo did this? It's like an episode of Family... You know, Seth MacFarlane was going to do a Flintstones reboot. Thankfully, that never happened.
Yeah. Well, he worked at Hanna-Barbera with Butch Hartman back in the day, so I don't think it would have been bad.
Yeah, but he has enough shows as it is.
Yeah, that's true. I'm curious as to how his interpretation looked like.
I'm sure it would have been similar to the original, because the original was a show anyone could watch.
Yeah. I kind of wonder why they canceled it, though. Because I heard the head of the studio was like, it was funny, but I wasn't laughing out loud. And I was like, oh, okay. Guess it wasn't that good.
Oh, do we have to go back to the lab? Okay. Yeah. To the lab! What do you... going back to holidays. What do you think of New Year's? Like New Year's Eve?
New Year's? It's cool. I barely celebrate New Year's, though, so... maybe my opinion on it will change in the coming years. If I had to rank holidays, it would be Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, New Year's. I don't know if I would count Easter. Yeah, Easter would probably be at the bottom of the list for me.
So, let's make a new Demeech video. Hey everyone, Demeech here, and in this video, we'll be ranking every holiday. What the hell just happened? Oh, someone was putting on AirPlay.
What happened?
Thankfully, my capture card didn't get the AirPlay password, and I don't use iPhones or anything like that. iPhones are garbage. It was probably my brother. He was trying to watch something on his TV. Or prank me. I don't know.
Scooby-Doo was bad, and Scooby-Doo and Guess Who is basically a crossover show with anyone from Lincoln to Wonder Woman. Yeah, the new show is reminiscent of the classic Scooby-Doo show. I forgot what it's called, but it's a similar formula from what they did a while ago. I know that Urkel made a comeback, and Jaleel White actually came back to voice him. He sounds nothing like he did in the original show, but...
Toad! So ranking the holidays if I had to. Damn, that's a hard question. Yeah. I would say probably Christmas. Then Thanksgiving and Halloween would be probably tied. Then Easter. And then, I know there are other holidays like Valentine's Day, and April Fool's Day is really fun, because I love to play pranks. But New Year's sometimes for me is really good, sometimes not so good. Because I think with New Year's Eve, a lot of people think of it like in the movies where it has to be a big celebration, and they end up kind of getting disappointed, but you know, it really just depends, because you know what was really ironic? New Year's 2020 was the best New Year's celebration I had. That was really good. If only we knew what was to come.
That's fun. Yeah.
But hopefully 2020 will have a good ending.
I have to check on something. There's always keep comment on. See you, Professor.
It's funny hearing you say it. It's like almost as sacrilegious as saying Josh and Drake. Ketchup and mustard. We just destroyed the guitar.
Josh and Drake.
Do you remember when I played a prank on Otho and then I got a call saying, you know, I wish that show never came on for my grandma. I said, how come? Yeah. It's that Jake and Josh show. I don't think it was Drake and Josh that played the pranks. Here, this'll make you lose it too. So do you remember the Ron Paul thing from Bruno I was telling you about?
Oh, yeah, that I remember.
I remember my grandma once told me, I don't like Ron Paul. So I sent her the clip from Bruno, and she said, I didn't find that funny. I thought it was more embarrassing than anything for him, and I wished that on no one. And I said, did you watch the whole thing? Yes, I did.
Wow. You know, I mean, not everyone has the same sense of humor, I guess.
Oh, definitely not. No, because the Borat 2 thing has been really relevant, and it caused me to watch some of Sacha J. Cohen's other movies. She has yet to see the Giuliani scene, but she said she wanted to, but I had to be there.
I forgot to tell you that he did an interview as a character named Ali G a long time ago interviewing Trump.
Yeah, I remember that, but I heard Ali G wasn't that good. It was scripted, unlike Borat or Bruno.
Yeah.
I think when it's scripted, it ruins it. Because what he does is he'll tell him he's doing a documentary, and then he pranks him. It's pretty much how much of a different culture can Americans handle.
Right.
I mean, there are really funny moments.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I think the funniest...
is apparently getting a darker live-action show like Powerpuff Girls. Oh my god, I forgot about the dark Powerpuff Girls reboot.
They're making Dark Barney, too. You know that's actually true?
They're making a what?
A dark reboot of Barney.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. It's a live-action reboot of Barney. It's a movie. They're gonna try to go the Dora, the Lost City of Gold route.
Are you serious? Hold on. No, I gotta look this up. There's no way.
Have you ever had those days where your mom just screams at you, Ty, there's a tuba in the toilet?
No, not really. Okay,
Luigi.
They are making a Barney movie with Daniel Kaluuya? What?
This is gonna be Barney's greatest adventure.
They're making feature-length films including Barbie, Hot Wheels, and Masters of the Universe. The last one I know about. How are you gonna make a movie on Hot Wheels?
I mean, you could
Barney.
make your standard racing movie.
Yeah, but that's just... I don't know.
So I think they're gonna have maybe a backstory of Barney. Here's the backstory of Barney. He's gonna be from some different planet, or something like that. It's gonna be really stupid, but...
It says right here, Barney was a ubiquitous figure in many of our childhoods. Then he disappeared into the shadows, left and misunderstood. We're excited to explore this compelling modern-day hero and see if the message of I love you, you love me can stand the test of time. What is this? Working with Daniel reveal Kaluuya will enable us to take a completely new approach to Barney that will surprise our audiences and subvert expectations. The project will speak to the nostalgia of the brand in a way that will resonate with adults while entertaining today's kids.
That sounds ridiculous.
Stupid. What happened?
That sounds ridiculous.
It sounds stupid. I can't believe this is actually happening.
I think that was announced even before 2020. Yes, 2020 was a crap year.
What if it's like a kid's version of Borat, but instead of Borat, it's Barney running around in different countries?
Playing pranks on people?
Yeah.
That's even dumber. I think the dark... I kind of get what they're going for, because Barney was something you really liked when you were a kid and you'd always laugh at in elementary school. Anyone remember the I Hate You song?
Oh, yeah. Megalo says, how would they make a movie for Hot Wheels? I mean, Nintendo made a game about a god forcing toys to fight each other and merge their worlds using Rob as a toy between the universe. Okay, true, but how are you going to make an engaging movie about Hot Toys? I mean, Hot Wheels. Hot Toys is a different company. I mean, I love Hot Wheels. I used to collect them as a kid.
They could just go for the generic racing movie. Maybe something like Cars, except it wouldn't be with Mater. I never watched Cars, but I heard the second one was so terrible.
It was really bad. They made it a secret agent movie with cars.
That sounds really bad.
It was dumb.
Okay. Someone said this is very irresponsible as a tuba player. Okay, so here's something you can do. I don't know how effective it'll be, but could work.
I used to beat this mission. Cars 3 was way better. Cars 3 was pretty good. I'll be honest though, I never liked the Cars movies. I kind of thought... I don't know. They just really appealed to me.
Like I said, the Lightning McQueen TV is still the best one. I don't like them.
That's another good reference.
Sonic is sending you to Minecraft?
Sonic into Minecraft.
I mean, I'd rather be in Minecraft than Sonic Forces. So I think after this boss, we're gonna end the stream. Okay, there's no way this couldn't have taken inspiration from Mario 64.
I think it kind of, well, it is. Remember the piano in Mario 64?
Yeah, I said that's why there's no way this couldn't be inspired by it.
Oh, I thought you said it wasn't.
I mean, it's a sentient piano. And it also doubles as a coffin. I want that at my funeral.
Maybe that was Beethoven's funeral.
That would be pretty effed up.
It would. Don't spam A if you press A right when the ghost hits the ground, you get faster slams.
There we go.
Chick Hicks got killed.
What? Chick Hicks got me wild in? Like rednecks? Alright, Kenny. Here we go.
What are some of your guys' favorite movies? I'd like to know.
Okay, so... You can't spam A. Oh! I just got hit by the piano keys. I know someone said, or Reese said it was irresponsible for a tuba player to do that, but if a piano's losing keys like that, I think that's even more irresponsible. Such disrespect towards the instrument.
Scoob? I don't like Scoob that much, but that's cool, dude.
What's with all these weird reboots recently? Like, they're it tends that there's more than ever nowadays.
The dawn of reboots and remakes and sequels.
Have
It's
any
just a trend. It happens all the time.
have any reboots actually been good?
Yes, but I can't really think of one that comes to mind right away, like recently.
I think one of the worst reboots was the Powerpuff Girls reboot. I heard that was absolutely terrible. Did you ever see it?
No, because it was gonna be trash.
I heard it was Teen Titans Go with a new coat of paint.
I don't think Craig McCracken was involved in the show, was he?
I mean, I don't know. I didn't watch the original, but I heard it was terrible. The original was good. The reboot was terrible.
The original's great. And Craig McCracken, he also made Foster's for Imaginary Friends, which is an excellent show. And he also made Wander Over Yonder, which was his most recent show. So,
I've heard good things about that. Someone said Sponge Out of Water was pretty good, although I wouldn't consider that to be a reboot. But that'd be a good time to talk about Sponge Out of Water, because it's also going to be something else I'm going to bring up. So, when we initially saw Sponge Out of Water, we thought it was really good, but I think it's just okay now. The first movie will always be better. And there wasn't really a need to have the CGI. I'm so sick of just CGI.
No. They could have, there's a new Tom and Jerry coming out. I think I sent you the leaked trailer.
Yeah.
And you thought it was 2D animated, but it's actually CG animated, made to look like it was 2D animated. They could have done that with SpongeBob if they really wanted it to be CG.
Yeah. Now that new movie is just in CG. It comes out in a few days on Netflix in the UK and Canada, I think, and if you have a VPN, you can watch it. Because they get a lot of stuff that we don't hear. The US release for that movie is so screwed up. Because what they're doing is they're pushing it to some Paramount streaming service, and we're going to have to wait until next year. Like, no, I'm not going to do that if I'm going to watch the movie.
I don't know. I'm not looking forward to the movie because it seems like it's just a blatant advertisement for the crappy Babies spin-off thing they're doing.
I mean, it's the third SpongeBob movie. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with it, but at the same time, I get where you're coming from.
I think that's what it is.
Oh, come on! Wait, did I get the golden bone? I hope I get it. I don't want to redo that.
Do you remember? Do you remember when they did they showed off like what the original plot of the movie was supposed to be, where like there were aliens and there was like a girl and a boy, and they were with SpongeBob in like this big house. That got scrapped halfway through.
That movie was.
I'm willing to bet that they scrapped.
It appeared that movie was originally going to be a spin on It's a Wonderful Life. That movie looks like it's gone through development hell. Because let's think of what's happened throughout the time it came out. So, Sponge Out of Water came out in 2015. Assuming that movie was planned for, I don't know, shortly after maybe? They had to deal with Steven Hillenburg passing away. And then 2020.
Right.
So the release got totally messed up because of it.
Yeah, and I kind of was looking forward to the It's a Wonderful Life type of story. I'm not sure why they ditched it. It seemed like they had a bunch of different ideas for where the movie would take for what the movie would be, and I think they finally just settled on like basically an advertisement for like
Camp Coral.
What is calling their SpongeBob Cinematic Universe, and I'm not kidding. That's what they're calling it.
Oh, man. So we got the last elevator button. This one's for 6. Not sure if I'm going to revisit this stream since this was kind of a special Halloween thing. But we'll take a few more questions. Then I think we'll about end this stream. What do you want to see in a new Luigi's Mansion? I personally want to see new villains and other monsters like vampires involved. That'd be really cool. I'd also want to see it be more creepy. Like, think the Simon Reveal trailer for Smash Bros. Creepy.
That would be cool. I'd like some more, I'd like some more like mechanics for Luigi to play around with. It doesn't have to be like poltergust or anything. Maybe like transformations or
He
something
could turn
like
into a
that
ghost.
to like spice up the gameplay. Yeah, or a ghost. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Like he could have his literal soul go into the poltergust.
Instead of and it could be like instead of Luigi, we could have Luigi or Ghoul-EG.
Funny. What is that, goo? So let's see. We got Toad following us now. Could we just leave him? Here, I'm gonna escape. So, oh,
Wish.
nope. We don't want you in the next Paper Mario game.
We got the Animaniacs reboot in like November 23rd. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing that. I have some mixed thoughts about it at the moment, but I'm hoping that those mixed thoughts will go away once I see it in November.
I mean, animation looks really good.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What I want to see in the next mainline Mario game? Mario Odyssey 2. So let's see, we're gonna go with the elevator, and I think we need to drop him off at the lab. No, not the lab.
What are your
The
thoughts?
lab.
What are your thoughts on Steven Smash?
I think it's cool. In fact, I'm all for Jonesy in Smash. I know people will think I'm ridiculous for saying that, but I think that'd be funny. Just seeing the reactions.
You know what's weird? There's a rumor going around because somebody asked somebody from the Fortnite team, like, is Fortnite coming to Smash? And he said no comment, and now everyone's freaking out because that basically means
It could
it's
happen.
basically kind of like an NDA answer. Yeah, like it could happen. Yeah.
Have I played the Wind Waker? I played it, but I think you beat it. So you could talk about that.
I didn't beat it. I got to like the second world. But it's good. I've never been into 3D Zelda. I've always been more of a 2D Zelda guy. But yeah, I'd say feel it out. It's a beautiful game, I will say.
Even better in HD. So let's see.
Sequel to Mario Hoops 3 on 3, that would be awesome.
I think there's this area we have to go in where we have to play the Luigi's Mansion theme song. But, oh, you know what?
Yeah, you're right.
I remember this being really annoying. But
I think a Fortnite character will be me costume like Travis Touchdown. Yeah, I hope so. To be honest, because we would kind of technically have two creation characters. So, yeah, and I don't think Fortnite's been around long enough to warrant a spot in Smash. That's me personally. I know it's like not a rule, but
I mean, it'd be really
yeah.
funny seeing the reaction. Okay, let's see. Want to see a 1,000 Year Door remake? Yeah, that'd be nice. I also, yeah, someone else said that too. So I think this is going to be a good place to end it off. Happy Halloween, everyone. Make sure to set your clocks back, because if you live somewhere with daylight savings time, it's fall back, meaning that we're back to normal with the time. And also, play this game if you haven't already, because this is one of the best games on the Switch. It's my second favorite on the system.
Oh yeah, it's excellent. It's so good.
Yeah. But anyways, I'm Demeech.
And I'm Ty the Guy.
And happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween.